been nothing short of amazing. It's really shown me a new side to the industry and the companies that are within the industry. A big family aspect to it, having fun but also putting in the work. So I couldn't be happier to be a part of something like this. And it's amazing to be involved. So looking forward to what we have moving forward and what the future holds.
You can call me stupid. Yes, you can call me.
I come from a military family, a very active family. My dad was always taking us hikes when we were younger, and that kind of just always stayed with me. Myself, I joined the military right out of high school, and fitness was always something that kind of defined me. I was always either the guy who could do the most push-ups, sit-ups. I was great at obstacle courses, and kind of just kept that going throughout my life until this point. And you know, I just kind of love staying in shape, love pursuing fitness in some sort of shape or fashion, whether it be bodybuilding or working now on my overall health, which is, you know, keeping that cardiovascular endurance up as well now. So
okay, so you can still do an obstacle course?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Maybe when I was a little bit lighter, I was great at them.
Yeah.
Because when I was in the military, I was probably about 45 pounds lighter than I am now, and I'm not that heavy right now either.
Yeah.
So that's been a big focus of mine this year, is to become more functionally fit, outside of just bodybuilding, so that I'm not just a one-trick pony, I guess you could say.
You know, like we got some friends in Spain that we collaborate with, and they have an obstacle course with more than 100 obstacles. That would be something really fun to have you do that course. It's called Mike's Gym in Marbella.
Okay.
And look it up on, you'll see it's kind of like a badass place.
So my thing right now is just making sure I can get my lungs to keep up with the rest of me.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's been a big focus, is getting my cardio a lot better than what it is. And I'm doing that now by just, you know, a lot of hiking, especially now where I live. Been enjoying that. So.
When you go to the gym, what's your training style? What do you like?
My thing is intensity. When I started getting into bodybuilding, I grew up or started watching guys like Branch Warren, and I just kind of loved his work ethic. The way he was in the gym, his no BS attitude. Just get in there, do what you got to do, and then some. And get out. No time to really play around.
Good. 3, 4, 5. Yes, sir. Come on. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Come on, Jeff. Yep. More. Yep. Come on. Easy all day. There you go. Come on. Yep. Fuck.
When I'm in the gym, I'm there for a purpose. You know, I don't mind if somebody wants to come up and say hi, but
you try to keep it focused.
I try to stay as focused as possible. You know, so like I said, it's always about purpose. You know, everything serves a purpose, and the gym is a purpose-filled event for me. So
cool. So how did you do the transition from you know, being like an amateur and kind of go to the pro ranks?
Well, yeah, I did my first show because I had a coworker tell me about men's physique. Said I was always into bodybuilding, but I didn't necessarily want to be a bodybuilder per se. You know, at the time I wasn't sure if I wanted to ever get that big, or if I could even get that big, especially being a really small kid. So when she told me about men's physique, I looked into it. I thought it was something I could do, something that seemed fun, you know, still to get on stage and challenge yourself. And
what year was this?
This was in late 2012, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started watching guys like Mark Anthony, Sadiq, Jason Poston, all these guys that were kind of setting the standard for everybody. And I picked a show and did about a 4-week prep.
Yeah.
And I got 4th in my first show. I had no idea what I was doing. And I thought I was done at that point. I was like, all right, I did it, that's it.
Well, what body weight did you compete at?
It was maybe about 100 and maybe 140 pounds at that point. I've always been small. Even now when I compete, I'm no heavier than 153. So still a pretty small guy, probably the smallest guy on stage, but I'm able to create the illusion of looking a little bit bigger. So
yeah, so you done this kind of like long-term journey in a way, like it's not like instant success in any way. So you kind of have to fight for your way up.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there anything like what is your fans? What do they see in you? Like, what do you feel like that you give them the most from your fitness life?
I think the biggest thing is that I've been able to show them is that with the world. The way that the world is nowadays, especially with social media, a lot of people are led to believe a certain thing. So I'm there to kind of show them that, like, not everything is that way, but if you want it to be, you can work hard and keep working to get there. The only thing you have to do is stay grounded, stay true to yourself, stay true to your goals, and, you don't necessarily have to pay attention to the guys who are always showing their flashy cars or a fake lifestyle, I guess you could say. Because I truly believe that, maybe it might bring you a little success for a short period of time, but I don't think it's something that people will hold on to or want to hold on to.
So you feel like you're giving them a little bit like, here is a reality check.
Yeah.
And you can be successful by staying grounded.
Yeah.
And not necessarily get carried away with the surface level things.
That's the way I believe, because like I said, there are these people that a lot of people look up to who are very arrogant, who do show that flashy lifestyle. But how long is that going to either push you or drive you? Because I feel like as a young person, you're easily influenced, and you see that stuff and you want it. But as you get older, you're going to look back at it and be like, really, is that what motivated me? Is that what drove me? Versus, just staying grounded and reaching for that long-term success, not just success in the flashy sense, but success in that I can take care of a family, I can provide for that, and live a happy and comfortable life.
Yeah, like you can clearly see that people who can be on a diet or like for a show, and then it helps you to plan the rest of your life better.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of set up goals and try to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we need to do the racetrack as soon as we got the weekend planned out. We go for the racetrack.
I'll always make time to come out here. Make time to come out here and do that. That is next level. I mean.
Yeah, Livio at Eagles Canyon would love to have us holding us up there.
Oh man.
I think it's really interesting when it comes to you seek inspiration in the branch and the work ethics and all that. I feel that you see that through your career and also what you give back to your fans. It's kind of like you give the real reality back to the fans. So what's your goals now? Like for when it comes from fitness and competition aspect?
Continue to do what I'm doing. You know, there was a small point in time where I was really, I concerned myself too much with winning. Yeah, everybody wants to win as a competitor, but it's not necessarily my goal. You know, winning would be a byproduct of my overall goal. My overall goal is just to kind of, you know, get out there and reach as many people as possible and show them that really anything is possible. Because if you asked me 5 years ago if I thought I'd be here, the answer would have been no. But I continue to work towards something that I enjoyed and was passionate about. And now I get to do what I love for a living. And, you know, I just feel like a lot of people set limitations to themselves, and I don't think that's something you should do. You know, maybe take calculated risks. Don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Ask questions. You know, questions I get a lot are, you know, like how do I get sponsored or things like that. Just, well, have you asked? You know.
What do you think is like what's important in a relationship with a company?
For one, believing in the company. You know, just go out reaching to every single company that you can.
Yeah.
Believe in the company, what they're doing. You want to have that reciprocated back. You know, so obviously, you know, if you believe in a company, you want the company to believe in you as well. Because I do believe it's a mutual partnership. It's got to be mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing. You know,
Yeah, that's why I don't like you to use the word sponsorship. To me, I connect the sponsorship. I connect that with you know, kind of like giving.
Yeah.
Someone is receiving, but it's not like a partnership.
Yeah.
And you know, I believe the same thing. Like it should be a partnership.
Yes. Yeah, and that's you know, aside from that, you have to be able to be your own person. You know, a trend that you see a lot of now is people see somebody and they try to create an image following that person. So they lose themselves. I feel like I said that is something that's so easy to do, because I mean, how can you say no to when you see somebody who's driving around in $500,000 cars, and you know, it seems like they're living a great life.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be like, all right, well, I'm going to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Versus understanding that person probably got to that point by being themselves, by being their own person. So be you, find that quality in yourself that stands out, that people like, and maybe focus on that, and see if that can, you know, boost you further in your journey.